Hey, what is up, phone dogs? Beau here, and this is the mother of all media players. It's an app called nPlayer, and it supports almost all kinds of video formats and codecs, without actually having to convert any of your file formats. Now, nPlayer is the first and only iOS media player that supports hardware acceleration of both MPEG-4 and H.264 codec files. The app itself also does have support for various server types like WebDAV, FTP, SMB, and DNLA servers, all of which are way over my head. The app itself, though, is pretty darn simple. At the top, we have the option to transfer files via Wi-Fi by entering in this IP address into your web browser of choice. You can also share documents by running the WebDAV service. To the right of that, you can organize your files by size or date added, and you can select multiple items for you to manage and move around, since file management is a big characteristic of this app in addition to the media player qualities. So this is the documents section, and this is where all your documents will lie if you have any. There's a section for iTunes to the right of documents. This is where your various music and movies will be. I don't use iTunes very often, so I have one file here which I will open up later, just so I can show you guys how this app works. Albums, to the right of that, is where all your pictures will be, so you can view them and run a slideshow. To the right of that is Network. Now this is pretty cool because there's a lot of various ways to get content you might have scattered across the World Wide Web. There is server info you can tap into, and cloud services like Bitcasa, Box, Dropbox, Google Drive, and OneDrive. There's even a browser built into this app for you to access more info. Plus there's a section to enter a direct streaming URL, as well as a dedicated section to access your downloads. So there's a lot of things you can do here. In the settings section, you can toggle a bunch of stuff. Some of the more noteworthy features I found was the QuickTime plugin. You can toggle on and off. You can also allow content to play in the background, and you can change the aspect ratio of whatever you are viewing if you'd like. Most of this stuff you really don't have to change, as it will be automatically configured for the best viewing experience. As for the video playback itself, it works great. So you can toggle brightness, saturation, and contrast with a few simple swipes, so I found that to be really useful. You can lock the rotation of the screen, which is nice to see built in, but you can also do this with iOS 8. There's also support for a wide array of subtitles, which I could imagine could be very useful for people who watch a lot of anime or aren't native English speakers. So overall, nPlayer is a great app with a ton of features that expands way past just media playback. If you watch a lot of movies stored on your device, especially ones in funky video formats, then this app will be perfect for you, since the native media player in iOS just isn't all that accepting of file types. nPlayer is an iOS exclusive, but it does work with iOS 8 on both smartphones and tablets, and it costs $4.99 in the App Store. If you want to check it out for yourself, I'll leave a link for you to do so down below in the description bar. But with that said, I'm Beau. I hope you enjoyed this video, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.